What's up, guys? Welcome back again to Pimp Destro, back again with another action figure review. Please bear with me today. I've actually been battling a little bit of sickness over the past week. I've been trying to get a new video pumped out, and probably as of right now it already is. It is the X-Men 5-pack, so hopefully you guys have already checked that video out and liked and subscribed from that one. But now we're going to move on to another action figure review, and we're going back to the Marvel Legends. So we're actually on a roll with these Marvel Legends here. And finally the new Avengers wave came out, and there was a few that I wanted. I did cancel my pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, and there was about 3 of them that I really wanted. I actually picked them up and got a couple of them for actually under retail value, which is really awesome. So we'll start with a figure though that I'm actually going to review today, and then we'll get to the other ones that I will be reviewing down the line on the channel. So the one that we will be reviewing today is Marvel's Orb. This figure, for some reason, I have a fascination with the really strange, obscure, almost idiotic characters in the Marvel Universe. And if you do know, this is a Ghost Rider villain, kind of like Evil Knievel. That's kind of how his costume is based around. And after figuring out about this character around when the Robbie Reyes HasLab was going to come out and stuff like that, and then there was the big Ghost Rider anniversary happening, I was like, man, this would be a really cool figure to snag, because I knew he was coming out, and getting him set up with his motorcycle and everything like that. And funny story about that, I told myself, hey, go ahead and get the motorcycle while you can, and I never did. And I've had opportunities to get Wolverine's saddlebag motorcycle. I think the Batman movie actually had a black motorcycle that looked really kind of like what he would have driven in the comics. I thought would have looked really cool. But in this set, you actually just do have the Orb and his base figure with his ray gun. So it's really neat. The front does have the digital render of the character. On the side, you do have a very slight box art of the character. As you can see, he is on a motorcycle actually there. On the back, a digital render with his shown accessories, which is just the ray gun, no interchangeable hands, and a piece for the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure. And then which one he is in the, the Build-A-Figure lineup. So he's got the left arm? Right arm, excuse me. Okay. So guys, we are going to get this guy open, but let me go ahead and show you a couple of the other figures so you can stay tuned and actually see these down the line. The next figure that I was wanting to review on the channel is the Extremis Iron Man. When I seen this guy in package, I was like, or actually in stores, I was like, I got to pick him up. I had the old Extremis Iron Man on the Marvel Universe way back in the day, first Iron Man. I love that Iron Man. Never got I think there is one other Marvel Legend of the Extremis Iron Man. I might be wrong on that, but not as clean as this. This looks a lot like the Marvel Universe version. I love this version of Iron Man. So we will be reviewing him later, so stay tuned for that. And then lastly, gotta get your Ultimates, the Ultimate Captain America. I am a big fan of this version of Captain America. I love the look of this guy, and I cannot wait to review this guy on the channel. Excuse me, told you I was sick. And then lastly, at the GameStop in town, I actually found a Squadron Supreme 2-pack. Was not originally going to pick this up, but when I picked him up in hand, I was like, man, this looks really cool. I do love the Hyperion, and Dr. Spectrum's pretty cool. I had a buddy when I was in basic training, or maybe it was tech school or something like that. He loved Dr. Spectrum. It was really weird. I never heard of the character, and he's the one that put me onto it. And he was a guy that, controls color and light, which I think is really cool. So this will be reviewed on the channel, so stay tuned for those other 2 figures, guys. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get this guy out and we'll get him reviewed. So stay tuned. All right, folks, I am back. Actually, I had to record this segment a few days before or after the intro because I was so sick. I had like a cold or whatever, and it was so hard to speak. And when I was filming this section of it, I was having a coughing attack about every 30 words or so. So this is the Orb out of the box. Awesome to see that he's actually in here.
one of the more hard to find figures of this wave, actually, for me. I thought this would be the peg warmer of the wave, along with the Yelena figure. But this guy is so hard. Like, I've only seen him once. But I am in Hawaii, so distribution's bad. Before we get to the figure, though, I wanted to bring up the box again. And what exactly was I going to say about this? Yeah, man, I can't even remember. So, I think it was the... Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry about that. But basically, the box itself, I was a little spooked out. I did buy this from GameStop for 25 bucks. It had the $5 coupon, so got this guy for $18 or so. And that was really, really awesome. But right here, you see the double machine tape. You can kind of see it with the light reflection there. This spooked me out a little bit because I was like, man, is this a fig swap? But I've gotten pretty good at noticing what actually is a figure swap and what isn't. I've seen only a few. One being the Ultimate Captain America had Scotch tape. If you see that automatic red flag, point it out to a employee so they can get it off the shelf, and so someone doesn't become a victim. But right there, you got the double machine tape, and I was like, let's get it. And I got them, and luckily the figure's inside. So this is the Orb. Excuse me. He is a Ghost Rider villain. So I don't have a motorcycle for him. I actually seen I passed up on a couple motorcycles. One being the Batman motorcycle that I really thought would look nice with this guy, or the Wolverine one. And maybe even the Punisher, the vehicle packs that we got a couple years ago. And I didn't pick up any of them. So this guy does not have his motorcycle. And he comes with basically what you see here. I don't think he comes with anything else. He comes with a ray gun and this basic buck. Which, if you notice, speaking of buck, this is the classic Bucky cap from all the way back when... when Hasbro took over the Marvel Legends line. I can't remember exactly when that was, but for a little comparison here, we have the original Bucky cap. And this is almost the exact same, despite the collar, but down to the, what do you call these? Not gauntlets, but the gloves, the belt, and the tops of the boots here. This is the Bucky cap figure, I think, with the exception of maybe the feet, no, the feet are the same exact mold. So yeah, not too bad though. I've actually really loved this old Bucky cap mold. I think it looks really, really cool. It has grown on me so much over the years, and some of my favorite figures like Machine Man and Blizzard, all fall under this just kind of cool looking Bucky cap mold, which a lot of people do not like, but I love it. I hope they, keep it around for a little while longer. But anyway, getting back to the figure itself, this figure looks kind of like Evel Knievel, if you can already kind of see. And from my research, there is two different versions of the Orb. The one where he is wearing the helmet, and the one where it is actually like his head. The eyeball is actually his head, and he can't speak. Makes squishy noises and stuff like that, which is kind of a cool character. I think this is the one with the helmet. I could be totally wrong. But when I seen this figure get announced, I was like, man, I pre-ordered on my Hasbro Pulse, and then I started seeing these figures pop up on in stores, and I was like, man, I'm gonna cancel that. And if I just run into a couple of the ones that I wanted, I was like, I'll pick them up. So, but basic articulation, the paint looks pretty good, specifically on the eyeball helmet for sure. Just really, really pretty. Get it a little close for you guys. Got the little we call those like veins, stress veins. Nothing really on the back, but it's not bad. Really cool character. And then the ray gun itself looks really nice. It's even got a little bit of detail on the inside there. Kind of looks like a space gun. And I don't think from my recollection, I don't think we've seen this before, the ray gun. But overall, really, really nice. I love this figure. especially if you can get him for cheaper because he has the Bucky cap. But overall, he's really nice. But guys, this is a really quick review of the orb. I do have a couple more from the wave, and I do have the Target exclusive Yondu. So expect those to come out on the channel a little bit later. But if you guys did like this content, please like and subscribe and stick around for the action shots. And I'll catch you guys next time on Pimp Destro. Take care, guys.